I just totally embarrassed my daughter by dancing on stage. So it's so hard to sing that song and not smile, right? Oh my gosh. Lauren, I so appreciated what you said on stage about needing one another, leaning on each other's testimonies. It's why we come. It's why we come and worship together, why we're part of a church together, because we can't do it alone. Amen? We are here doing this together. Amen. We serve an amazing, amazing God. My name's Joshua. I'm a volunteer here, and my big thing to say to you is I have a confession. I'm a Vikings fan, all right? And have you ever seen like that Indiana Jones movie where the guy just rips his heart out and shows it to him, right? That's like me every year, every single year is like right there, right in front of me, just like holding it, and you're like looking at it, and you're going, why do I do this to myself? So we can't watch football anymore, all right? So turn to your neighbor and tell them, besides football, what type of sport you like to watch.
It's what I do.
Well, I have asked Lauren and Cedric to stay on stage with me. First of all, they did an awesome job, right? Leading us those songs. It's all good. It's all good. But I've asked them to stay on stage with me because we're going to talk a little bit about the volunteers of our media team and our worship teams. Lauren, can you start us off?
Yeah, hi, I'm Lauren, and I work here at Woodland Hills, and part of what I do is I work in the worship ministry. And we would love to extend an invitation. If you are sitting here right now and you feel like I'm talking to you, or if you maybe it's been stirring in you, like that you have a voice and you'd love to sing and you would love to serve our church and do what we get to do up here, it is so fun. It's like a bonus. You get to worship like 3 times in one weekend, sometimes more because there's a rehearsal in there too. So we just really want you to feel like you can reach out and get involved. We would love to have you.
It's true. Like, that's one of the reasons I love hosting, because I get to sing 3 times.
Yes.
3 times. So awesome. Cedric, you're a volunteer like me. Can you talk a little bit about what that's like for you?
Sure, Cedric, and I've been attending Woodland Hills now for about 3 years, and as Lauren had said, it's been a great opportunity to sing and just really worship. I really like it that the music ministry is always looking for people to come and engage and use your skills, talents, and abilities to be a blessing here in the ministry and ultimately to God. I also like it because it's a really good, close group of people that also do life outside of church as well, so it's good to connect, sometimes in a large crowd. And then I was also thinking, lastly, the last song that we did called Brighter Day, I grew up listening to that song. It's an old Kirk Franklin song, and I always thought and wondered if the music ministry would be okay with me, because my background, I came from a strictly pretty Pentecostal church, and so we did a lot of gospel there, and some of you all are out there, and wanted to know if I fit in, and it's just been great because they're looking for all types of genres and experiences, and they really want to ensure that the music ministry really reflects how the congregation looks, so we need more of you up here.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Cool. Amen. So I have a lot of friends, though, Lauren, that like wouldn't hate being up here, okay, on stage.
Yeah.
So is there another way to get involved?
Totally.
So you're not just on stage?
Totally. In fact, without the people in our media team, we would all be really bored right now because there would be no lights on and no volume to anything we're saying. And it takes a lot of amazing people to put on this kind of a weekend service, and we need people in our media team. So if you would look back there with me, that's our crow's nest. Wave, guys. Yes! We could not do anything without those people. We have people up there telling us what words to sing, telling all of us what words to sing, video switching, lighting. We have camera operators, high camera people. They help us put together our podcast so that our parishioners can experience Woodland Hills too. So it's so important. We need people on our media team. And if you're wondering, hey, I have zero experience in any of the things you just said, we train you on all of it. So please don't let that hold you back. If you're wondering if this would fit in your schedule, we work with that too. We just want you to get involved, and this is an amazing way to connect and get involved. So
that's awesome. Yeah. I love that they had to like flash the lights for themselves back there, just so like that's how important they are. Like they like control everything.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're controlling us right now, people. All right. Anyways, thank you so much for being up here, guys. Appreciate it. So these two teams are a great way to get involved here at Woodland Hills Church. The media team, just like Lauren said, if you don't have any experience at all, that's completely fine. They will train you. You can find more information about that in your bulletin or online. Also, the worship team is looking for singers specifically. So if you have experience singing or you know someone that has experience singing that you think you should encourage to do that, you can find more information in your bulletin about that and also find more information online. We have a few announcements here. The first one has to do with next weekend, MLK weekend. As a church, we strongly believe that we are called to bring healing and reconciliation to the racial divisions in the world around us and within the church. So next Friday, on January 17th at 7 p.m., we're going to watch a movie, Freedom Song. And when we watch that movie, before the movie, we're going to have a little bit of a time of teaching before that. And then afterwards, we're going to send you home with some thought-provoking questions. And I don't know about you, but if I ever go to a thought-provoking movie, I like to do it with other people because then I get to talk about it with them, right? I like to share it with them. So I really encourage you to come out to that. Check it out. It'd be a great time also to bring someone that doesn't normally come to Woodland Hills Church or normally come to church and so tell them a little bit more about what we're all about. Speaking about telling people what we're all about, our next announcement has to do with Discover Woodland Hills class. We are going to have that next Sunday at 11 a.m. So if you've been around for just a couple Sundays or maybe even a couple years and you want to know more about Woodland Hills, our history, kind of where we came from, where we were going, where we see God kind of leading us. Also, it's a great opportunity to learn more about how to get involved here at Woodland Hills Church. I encourage you to come to that class. And last of all, our last announcement has to do with Wednesday Together. Wednesday Together is this great thing that we do on Wednesday nights. We have three really main groups of people that meet here on Wednesday nights. We have our youth ministry, our Echo ministry. Anybody from Echo out there? Yeah. Yeah, there's one. All right, great. So there's a lot more of them out there, trust me. And then we also have our Cultivate classes that meet on Wednesday nights, and then we also have some prayer teams that meet. So Cultivate is starting back up on January 29th. We're going to have a meal that night. We're going to all eat together, and then we're going to have Cultivate classes, Echo, and those prayer groups. The thing about those classes, though, is that you need to sign up for those classes. We need to know how many people are going to be in the classes. We need to know kind of like numbers and kind of plan for that. And so please go to your bulletin, sign up. You can also sign up at the Hello Desk. It's pretty easy to sign up there or online again. At this time, we're going to take up our offering. You can find the buckets on the end of your row on the left-hand side. If you want to just pick that up and pass it down, and I'm going to pray for our offering now. God, you are an abundant God, and you have blessed us tremendously in all things, in our relationships, in an amazing place to worship you, Lord, and just in our lives, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that we would be a people that is grateful for everything you've given us. And in our gratitude, we will hold on to those things with open hands, Lord, and give them back to you and to others freely, believing that the more that we give, the more that you truly, truly, truly provide for all. We pray all this in your name. Amen. Have a good Sunday.